Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into One UI 8 features, a mix of brand new additions and some classic favorites from One UI 7 that have been refined to perfection. So if you love customizing your Samsung phone, you're going to love these. Make sure to like this video, drop a comment with your favorite feature, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's aim for 500 likes on this video. I know we can do it. Alright, let's jump straight into it. So feature number 1 is your scrolling screenshots. Scrolling screenshots let you capture an entire long page like a full chat, a lengthy recipe, or a full website, all in one single image. So an example, say you're reading a long online article, like here I'm reading something about One UI on the Samsung website. However, this is a long website. As you can see, I'm scrolling down. So I can go ahead and use a feature where I can just take one scrolling screenshot instead of 5 regular ones to read later on. So let me show you how to do this. So here you want to go ahead and take the screenshot. So go ahead and hold the down button and the side button. Now once you get this, you'll get this toolbar. You'll get this down arrow, tap on this. This will now scroll for you and will take the screenshot. If you want to take more, go ahead and tap on this again. This will take another screenshot, and I'll go ahead and do this until I reach to the end of the page. Now once I'm done, I can go ahead and leave this for a while, and this will now save that screenshot into your gallery. So now I can go ahead and press home, go to gallery, and then go ahead and look at my screenshot. So this is the screenshot which I've saved. So if I want to go ahead and view the screenshot, I can go ahead and zoom in this way. And then I can go ahead and read everything of what I want to read in my time. So no need to stitch images together or take multiple shots. It's fast, clean, and is perfect for saving full pages for later. Feature number 2 is your private albums. So private album has been introduced in One UI 8, and this lets you move sensitive photos or videos into secure hidden section of your gallery. So an example, you can move your ID photo, personal documents, or private vacation pictures into your private album, and only you can unlock it, as the unlock method is using a PIN number or your fingerprint. So let me show you how to enable this. So for this, you need to go ahead and first open up gallery, next tap on menu, and then tap on settings. Now here you want to go ahead and scroll all the way down, and here you're looking for Gallery Labs. Now for some of you it might not be enabled, so this is a secret menu. To enable this, tap on About Gallery, go ahead and tap multiple times on the version number, about 6 or 7 times. You'll see a message come up here saying Gallery Labs has been enabled. Go back, open Gallery Labs. Now you want to go ahead and find Private Album. So go ahead and turn this feature on. So this will support the private storage to keep images and video in hidden area. So now you're going to press home, go ahead and close gallery, open gallery again. And now if you go ahead and look in your menu, you'll see private albums. So now if I want to go ahead and move images or videos into private albums, I want to go ahead and choose that image. So for example, this one here, go ahead and select these two, tap on more, and then I'll go ahead and tap on move to private album. So this will now move it to private album. So now those have disappeared from my download folder. Now to access my private album, I need to go ahead and tap on menu and then tap on private album. So as you can see, private album is protected by PIN or your fingerprint, or you can even do Face ID. I'll go ahead and use my fingerprint. Now this will show you all the photos which you have taken into private album. So as you can see, I've hidden these 2 pictures today. So these are the pictures which I can basically view from my private albums. So this keeps your private media away from prying eyes, even if you hand your phone to someone else. This is total privacy and it's total control. Feature number 3 is where you can hide your favorite bar. So you don't like this clutter here at the bottom. One UI 7 and One UI 8 lets you hide this favorite bar on your home screen. So for example, if you don't like these icons here, phone, email, messages, WhatsApp, and the app library, you can go ahead and hide these icons. So let me show you how to do this. So first we'll go ahead and open up the Good Lock app. In the Good Lock app, scroll down and find Home Up. Now go ahead and scroll down and find Home Screen. Scroll down. In the Hotkey section, you'll find Show Favorite. Go ahead and turn this off. So now when you go ahead and press Home, you see that your favorite bar has disappeared from your home screen. So this is a simple way to keep your interface minimal and distraction free. So this is perfect for users who love clean aesthetics and a bit of screen space. Feature number 4 is your search tab in gallery. So the gallery app now has a dedicated search tab, making it easier to find your photos by keyword, location, and even faces. So basically you just need to type beach or dog and Samsung AI will instantly show you all the beach trips or the pet pictures. So for some of you, you'll see your search here. However, you can go ahead and enable it to show up right in the tabs here. So to enable this, you want to go ahead and first open up the gallery, then tap on menu. Now go ahead and tap on settings. Here we need to go ahead and enable gallery labs. So we can go ahead and enable this by tapping multiple times on version number, about 7 times. Then you'll see a message saying gallery labs has been enabled. Go back. You'll see this hidden menu. Tap on this. Now here you want to go ahead and find add search tab. Switch it on. Then you want to go ahead and close gallery, restart it, and then you'll see your gallery lab search tab. So you can go ahead and tap on this, and now you can go ahead and search anything you like. So this saves time, no more endless scrolling through thousands of photos. You have instant smart searching on your Samsung Galaxy device. Feature number 5 is where you can change your fingerprint animation. So now you can customize the animation that appears when you unlock your phone with your fingerprint. So example, you can choose a glowing ring, a pulse effect, or even a futuristic ripple that matches your wallpaper theme. I have currently some ghosts and stars which appear when I try to go ahead and unlock my device. So let me show you how to set it. So for some of you, you might not have this introduced on your Samsung Galaxy device. Let me show you how to install this and how to change the fingerprint animation. So for this, you need to first go ahead and install the Good Lock app. Go ahead and open it. Now next, you want to go ahead and install the Lock Star. So this is a module which is part of the Good Lock app. Tap on this. This will now take you to your lock screen customization. You want to go ahead and tap on your fingerprint here. And here you'll be able to set your fingerprint. So you have this glowing ring, the pulse effect, fireworks, or like a ring like that. So to change it, go ahead and choose what you like. So for example, I like that. Press back, press done, and then go ahead and press home. Now test it out. So there you go. So it adds a personal and a premium touch every time you unlock your phone. So this is a small detail, but it's a big style upgrade on your Samsung Galaxy device. Feature number 6 is where you can open specific app using specific finger. So this one is one of the coolest hidden features. You can assign different fingers to open different apps. So for example, your thumb can open WhatsApp, your index finger can open YouTube, and your middle finger can unlock the device normally. So let me show you how to set this. So first we'll go ahead and set your fingerprint. So go ahead and open up settings, go to lock screen and AOD, go to screen lock and biometrics, enter your PIN number. Now you want to go ahead and tap on fingerprints. Now here you've added 4 fingerprints, so you need to go ahead and delete all of these. So we'll go ahead and first use our index finger. Now I'll just go ahead and rename this index. Now I'll go ahead and add my thumb. Go ahead and rename this to thumb. Now I'll go ahead and add my middle finger. It's done. Now these index finger, thumb, and your middle finger has been added, so I can press home. Now here I want to go ahead and open up the Good Lock app. In the Good Lock app, scroll down, find Routine Plus. Scroll down and find Fingerprint to Website. Tap on this. And now you want to go ahead and set the if and then statement. So if I go ahead and unlock it using my index finger, then tap on Edit. Go ahead and delete this. Tap on plus sign. Go ahead and choose App. So open an app or do an app action. I'll go ahead and open up TikTok. And save. Give this a name and then done. So now I've already set this index finger. I can repeat this to set for my thumb or for my middle finger. For now, I'll just go ahead and show you my index finger. So when I go ahead and unlock it using my index finger, it opens up TikTok. Now if I go ahead and lock it, open it with my thumb, you see that it just unlocks the device, doesn't open anything. So this saves time, adds convenience, and gives you the fun futuristic way to launch your favorite app instantly. You can all do this from your lock screen. And lastly, feature number 7 is where you can send photo and video to non-Samsung users. So Samsung's Quick Share update in One UI 8 lets you send files directly to Samsung users and non-Samsung users via a web link. So if you want to share a video with a friend who's using an iPhone, you can go ahead and just tap Quick Share send it via the link, or they can open their camera and scan the QR code. So let me show you how to do this. So here we'll go ahead and open up Gallery, open Download, and let's just say I want to go ahead and send these dog pictures here. I'll tap on Share, then tap on Quick Share. So as you can see, these images have now been uploaded to Samsung servers. So what you can do is you can tap on QR code or link. Now you can go ahead and download this QR code and send it to your friend, or you can copy the link and go ahead and send it in messages or WhatsApp. And that person can then go ahead and visit the link on a web browser. Then he or she can go ahead and select the photo he wants to download and download it onto their phone. So this is like a cross-brand sharing made simple. It's fast, reliable, and no quality loss. This is perfect for sharing with anyone or anytime. And that wraps up our tour of One UI 8 features, a mix of new upgrades and polished classics from One UI 7. Which feature stood out to you the most? Was it the custom fingerprint animation or the fingerprint to app or shortcut? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and help me hit 500 likes on this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.